This motorcycle burns nitromethane, which is a very, very hot, volatile fuel, or methanol, or there are many other names for it. And my little bike, if you like my channel, she's just turned 22 years old from 1993 when I bought her new. When I bought her, she was $1,100, brand new out of the shop. Now, if you were to buy this, I think the only thing they have is a Metropolitan, which is, they all should be pink because they're gayer than hell. They look ugly, and they should have flowers on them. I mean, no decent anybody would be caught driving one of those things because they're just, well, I think you can tell what I'm saying. Alright? You gotta be either badass. You can't have a bike with flowers on it or made pink. It's bullshit. With a little basket in the front. And you get my point. The next thing I want to bring up is that I bought these sliders from a website and paid full price, and you can see they say 8 gram and 9 gram. Alright, this site also sells the full range of Dr. Pulley weights, as far as different weights. You want to go, it depends on your weight, you know. These young guys that are like from the Philippine racers that are hell on wheels, to the Japanese, to the Hawaiians, I mean, they aren't some fat ass Howley like me at 210 pounds. These guys are at 160 pounds of solid muscle, and you can imagine what this bike could do if it were under one of these racers that weighed 60 pounds less than I do. I mean, I don't know if they'd keep the front end on the ground ever. The thing is that I'm going to tell you the website that these came from on eBay, because I talked to the owner. You can go on this website and you can say, okay, what size do you want? And he will tell you, all right, we have 6 or 7 different sizes, and you can buy them. On a lot of eBay or different sites, they only have, oh, do you want 6 gram or 7 gram? Do you want 12 gram? Do you want 148 gram? Well, screw that. What you need to do, if you're going to do variator weight to see what's best for you, I mean, I'm pushing 60, okay? My life's over. Life sucks, and that's a whole different video. Anyway, I still think I'm a 17 in my heart. And that's what's important. But you should have weights from, I'd say, 6 to 11 grams. So you should have one of these that are 6 gram, 7 gram, 8 gram, 9 gram, 10 gram, 11 gram, and see what's best for you. There are a couple of ways to do variator weights. What you can do is this. Now, I use all 8 grams. And what we do is total weights. We have 6 of these at 8 grams, which is a total variator weight of 48 grams. Alright? Now, there's some people that will take 3 weights. They will take, well, yeah, I guess you can't do it with 48, but they will take, say you're doing like 30 grams in your variator. So you have 6 5s. They will do 3 10s, a 10 here, a 10 here, and a 10 here. And they claim that works. You can try it that way. The thing is, you may have to take off your drive cover right here on the front, you know, 1 dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen times to figure out what variators work for you, along with what belt works for you, along with what rear clutch spring works for you, which I use a yellow 1500 center clutch spring. I use a high professional clutch, and you can see that this is ventilated, which is good. If you're running a Dio engine like this, you can also run a Dio ZX drive, which, if you do that, you will have to run a wider belt, a Dio ZX belt. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. I didn't know before I started. A Dio ZX belt, a Dio ZX pulley boss, a Dio ZX clamshell rear pulley, and you can try that and see what you like. It all depends on what you want to do. It all depends on your weight. These bikes don't have your conventional gears. They don't have your 5-speed 1 through 5 gear ratios. You have to make up your own gear ratios. As far as what they basically have is a first gear and a second gear, which the belt creates, or a low gear, and then it goes to a high gear. And by putting in different variator weights and putting in different springs, you can determine when the bike will go from low to high. And it gets more complicated from there. But anyway, I am going to turn to tunes, and since we're getting on to a weekend, I'm going to install these maybe tomorrow. But what you want to do is go to a place where you can get different variety of weights to figure out what's best for you. Because what's best for a 25-year-old Filipino racer that could kick my ass all over the place, compared to this 58-year-old Howley that's got a 22-year-old bike, is far different. It's all about experimentation. Hope you like my videos. I'm cruising up to 30 million views, and thanks for listening. Have a good weekend.